Okay, savages, you guys know my car. Today, we got something special for you. So Valkyrie's behind me, as always, but today we're gonna bring some real horsepower to the channel. So we're just waiting on my boy Tony to show up, and we're gonna show you his demon killer. Because while I think I have a fast car, Tony actually has a fast car. That might be him. Let's see. Aha! Woo! Look at that thing, boy. Nasty. Nasty. So, let me be the first to introduce you to Amy. Woo. Look at that. Oh boy. Ooh, when you think you've seen horsepower and then you really meet horsepower, this is what it looks like. So this is what we're going to be talking about today, guys.
Hey, don't got time to waste, yeah. I don't need permission, I'ma do it all today, yeah. They just can't believe it, man, that's all they gonna say. See these plays up on my Spotify, that's money in the bank about my face. Hey, don't got time to waste, yeah. I don't need permission, I'ma do it all today, yeah. They just can't believe it, man, that's all they gonna say. See these plays up on my Spotify, that's money in the bank, yeah. I remember back when they said I won't do a thing now. Shawty, why you talking, huh? That's why you a fling, ooh. Did it by myself, no, I don't need a team. I told Famous and the Fire, I might go and do that team. There I go, man, I tell them all what's up now. Oh, now they all wanna fuss now. Don't look around in the city, when I look around, it's us now. Man, they wanna kick it when I touch now. Why you in the D and that's us now? Talking about fam, you ain't cuz now. Calling me B, I got a buzz now. Yeah, now I got it going, I just no, it ain't just for the moment, I mean. Yeah, bring it home, yeah, I say my prayers, just be saying yours.
So, this is my British boy, Tony. Brought Amy out to play today. So we're gonna talk about his monster and what his goals and aspirations for this big bad girl's gonna be. So let's go ahead and get it cracked open. Woo! Woo! Alright.
She's a monster.
She is a absolute monster. So a little bit of background on about me and Tony. We met at the drag strip. He actually met me a couple weeks after I got the supercharger on Valkyrie. He saw the first runs I ever did with this car. So he's also been watching the progression of this thing, and he'll tell you it's night and day difference from where it was to where it is now. But today ain't about Valkyrie. Today's about Amy. So let's talk about her. All right, let's start talking about Amy from the very beginning, the front. So I see you've got an air dam lip on here. What company is that from?
That is BJ's Garage.
Got the carbon fiber?
It's fake carbon fiber.
Hey, at least you're honest about it.
That was installed by Fasty's Garage.
Okay.
Really good guys.
How about the lights? What have we done to the lights?
So the lights are upgraded. You can change the color on them. I get a lot of mocking by people with fast cars about that, but I like them.
All right, now let's get to the meat and potatoes of it. Still got a stock motor. Motor's never been opened up.
Stock motor. Everything to take it to 900 is bolt-ons. Dodge make a fantastic engine and a fantastic transmission that can take up to 1200.
It can take up to 1200 as long as people aren't over-tuning it. Because we're starting to see that problem right now with a lot of people. Kevin Van Voris, I mean, you're seeing quite a few people at this point that are starting to blow their engines, and a big thing that we're noticing with these now is rear diff and rear end problems. You also had that too, right? You snapped an axle?
Yeah, I was at the drag strip about 2 months ago. I snapped one of my axles, upgraded them to drive shaft shop.
Very nice.
Should be rated for about 1400.
Oh, they're level 5s? Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I was looking at that for Valkyrie, but I don't have that kind of power yet.
Also got, don't tell Dodge, but she's also got a rear differential brace. So hopefully that'll stop the differential blowing up on the track.
Jumping up and down, the wheel hop issues? Yes, sir. All right, brother, talk me through this engine bay then. You said you got a whole bunch of bolt-ons. What you got?
I've got a 265 upper pulley. That's made by Grip Tech. It's one of the best you can get. I've got an American Racing Trend tensioner because the stock tensioner snapped on me at the drag strip.
Ooh.
That was nasty.
Yeah.
I've got the LMI cold air intake. In my honest opinion, it's the best. It's the one that reduces the IATs the most. What else have I got? I've got 1300 cc injectors because I'm running E85 24/7.
Yeah, you are.
We've got upgraded spark plugs, lower spark plugs. That's the kind of bolt-ons, really.
Now, talk to me about this. All this nitrous outlet stuff, because, you know, when you open up a stock Hellcat, you're not seeing all these extra fuel regulation gauges and all these extra pieces. What do we got going on there? How many stages of nitrous are you running?
So only one stage. The bolt-ons take it to 900 at the wheel.
And it's a plate system.
Yes.
Nice.
It's the nitrous outlet plate system for the 6.2 litre. Really good, solid performance. I've had it on about 9 months now, no problems at all. I can definitely recommend nitrous outlet.
How big of a shot is it?
200.
Woo!
So I've got two tunes.
Lordy.
One for nitrous, one without nitrous. Nitrous, it's a 200 shot combined with C16 coming on 45 psi. So it flows in both nitrous and fuel here. Goes into the system, kaboom.
And leaving that demon behind. Good Lord. And the only other thing I can physically see here, I see you got a crankcase breather. Always a must, especially on Hemis. Hemis need a little bit more ventilation. I see you got a catch can. How do you feel about the catch can? Do you feel like it's an actual needed mod, or do you feel like it's one of those things that just should have been engineered from the factory?
I think it should have been on from the factory.
Okay.
I've got a dirty side catch can. I can tell you after about 3 or 4 runs at the drag strip and about 1,000 miles, that is probably a quarter forward oil.
Oh, wow. So
I'm glad that oil is not going back into my engine, which is what the catch can is all about.
So that might be actually something I might actually need to invest in, because I do not have a catch can.
It's good. I mean, you can see within your first 100 miles, you'll be able to see oil spots in there, which is what it's all about.
Wow. Yeah. Well, saving that throttle body, saving the intake runners, and making sure that she stays in tip-top condition. Hell yeah. All right, let's go to the inside. But before Tony gets in here, I want to say one of the biggest things that impresses me about Amy, she is still full interior. Everything. Still got full door inserts, full leather, everything. He's still rocking the satellite dish shifter. I mean, when he tells you later on in the video how fast this thing is, you're not gonna believe it, because I didn't believe it, and he showed me a time slip. So here he comes. All right, so what have we done in here, if anything?
Not much, to be honest. If I turn her on, this is my Nitrous progressive control system from Nitrous Outlet. It's called a ProMax.
Okay.
This is kind of where I've got my tunes on it, so you can see the nitrous pressure, the fuel pressure. It tracks your RPM. What I've actually done is it ramps up well, one will ramp up between 60% and 100 over about 2,000 RPM. The fastest tune I've got will ramp from 80 to 100 in about 500 RPM.
So that's kill mode for the track.
Yeah, so she sprays from 3200 all the way up to 64, shuts off, and then a change gear.
Gotcha. And then in here we got the buttons.
Yes, sir. So Nitrous Outlet, it's kind of a hidden system, so no one knows. You've got the arm system. I've got a bottle heater on the back, which we'll see in a sec. The opener I just chose not to go with because they can fail sometimes. And you got the purge system, which is a company called Anything Automotive up in Denton. They put all the nitrous on for me. Great guys. Shout out to Franklin. He's the guy who put all this together. The lines that go under the car are absolutely perfect. And she's got a little thing just in front of the license plate that sprays out nitrous.
Right. Yeah, we can see it right there.
It's called the big show because when you're at the track and you're next to someone and they see that flying out,
yeah,
it's kind of bum of the pants,
you might have that's the point where you know you might have fucked up. You might have picked up the wrong race.
Other than that, as Alex said, she is completely stock internals. I've got dash cam, radar, but everything else is stock. No weight reduction, full kind of seats. So when my friends come into town, I can take them out. You know, they can get in the car. That's what I wanted.
And we're still what, 4,500 pounds?
4,500 plus me.
Crazy, crazy. All right. Well, let's talk about the rest of it. All right, cool. So let's get into the drivetrain. Have you done anything to the transmission?
Nothing to the transmission.
Okay.
Again, as I mentioned, Dodge have created an absolutely fantastic 8-speed.
Unless you're in a V6, which,
unless you're in a V6.
Yeah, we're building that right now because she's not normal. Okay, so drive shaft.
So it's a 4-inch single-piece aluminium drive shaft shop. It's, you know, I really don't understand how Dodge lets this car leave with the drive shaft.
With the 2-piece, yeah.
It looks like a spaghetti noodle. So we've got no upgraded transmission, 4-inch solid piece aluminium drive shaft. We've got a standard 262 rear.
You're still running the 262?
Still running the 262.
Wow!
They told me to upgrade to the 309, but I'm like, no, I want it to be as stock as possible.
Now, one of our mutual friends, Jeffrey, and his monster, isn't he running a 370 in the back?
No, I think he is running a 309.
Wow, because my guys at Bailey's told me that made a huge difference in his 60.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah. He can, in his 60-foot time, plus Jeffrey is a very good driver and has been doing it for many years, he can absolutely smash me, but on the back end, maybe catches up.
Yeah, so what he just really said is Jeff's old.
I did not say that.
All right, so we also have the upgraded half shafts from DSS, the level 5s. Those are good for for what, 1,400 you said?
1,400 wheel horsepower, so they should be. I'm never going to get to that. It's hard to do unless I go kind of Magnuson or Whipple.
Yep, exactly.
Which I've been thinking about, but we'll see.
Good
But I'm happy where she is at the moment. And then she's got, as I mentioned, she's got a differential brace, which helps with the wheel hop. It really does. When I didn't have it, versus to when Jeffrey put it on for me. Shout out Jeffrey. It was night and day difference at the track. No wheel hop whatsoever.
How about exhaust? Have we done anything to the exhaust? Still stock on that?
No, she's got JBA long tube headers.
Okay.
She's got a mid delete, cap delete, and then she's got the still got the resonators on the back. But I mean, even with the resonators,
she's loud.
She's loud.
She's loud. Okay, and what tires and wheel are we running in the back? Because I know you're still running the brass monkeys up front, but you do not have the traction for what you're handling now to be running those in the rear.
No.
So what do we got back here?
So they are my current drag pack. I'm going to upgrade it, but they're 18-inch Bravados.
Okay.
With a 305, 35, 18, I think.
Yep. 305, 45, 18. Yeah.
305, 45, 18s. This is a very, very common setup on Hellcats, Chargers, and Challengers.
Are these the ET Street R's?
Yes.
Yeah, the same tire I run. Yours are a little bit baller than mine, but.
Well, that's because I run them 24/7 now. I used to swap my brass monkeys back on, which I've currently got like Nitto NT05Rs on, but I got bored of doing it and I just run these. But I am moving up to a 17-inch weld with a Mickey Thompson 325 50 17.
Good lord. Yeah, that's what
get my 60 foot below 1.5.
See, goals, that's what I want. Yeah, we're running a 17-inch race star on Valkyrie, and we're doing a 315 45 17 ET Street R. Hooks like a monster, but I mean, I don't have the same power issues you have.
It's a great tire. I mean, it's the tire that most people choose, especially at the track. Mickey Thompson for the win.
For the win. All right, well, let's move it to the trunk. What do we got back here?
So this is the piece de la resistance. Right?
Oh, cultured.
So you look at this car and you think it's just a standard family car other than my decals. Shout out DFW Treble C. But when you open her up,
we find where the real toy is.
So that is a 15-pound bottle from Nitrous outlet. She runs anywhere between 900 and 1100 psi. It's got a Nitrous outlet bottle heater that I can control from the front because Texas is not always hot.
Yeah, it's true. Like today, it's around 50 and he's still in shorts.
Yeah, exactly. Well, these are my Texas shorts, baby. So that's my nitrous system. Again, anything automotive up in Denton. I've also got, because Texas does get very, very hot in the summer, this is a combined ice tank for lowering my IATs at the track, and this is a 2-gallon race fuel that is pumped up to spray in along with the nitrous.
Gotcha. So it's race fuel, not meth injection?
No, this is full C16.
Woo, okay.
$15 a gallon. You got 2 pump systems that drive it up to the front. This is P&R Welding. They do ice tanks for a lot of different cars. Shout out to them.
I'm pretty sure those are the guys who are making my meth tank.
Yes. Yeah, they're very good. Paul, I can't remember his last name. He's a great guy.
Nice. Very nice. Okay, so let's talk numbers. Okay, last time you were on the dyno, what did you see?
Last time I was on the dyno, she ran 900 without nitrous, 1100 at the wheel with nitrous.
1100 at the wheels. Yeah. Good Lord. All right, the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's talk times. What's been your fastest eighth?
My fastest eighth was around August last year. It was a great launch. It's a 6.2.
At 115.
Yeah, still got the slip.
It's burned in my mind because I saw it for the first time the other day and my jaw dropped.
Not many people believe it. And that's, if I did maybe weight reduction, I could get that below 6.
Yes, you could.
But I refuse to do any weight reductions, including myself.
All right, and quarter mile times, what are we looking at?
The best one at the moment, and that was then in August as well, that was with Texas Heat. That was a 9.6 quarter mile.
Good Lord.
Again, a car that weighs 4,500 pounds.
And is not a demon. Not a demon. So, we got a 4,500 pound car with 1,100 wheel horsepower, full size driver, full interior, putting down a 9.6 at what's your cap speed?
148.
148. Wasn't the demon supposed to be 9.65 at 144? Oh, weird. So, in this area, Texas, we all know everybody's all about their drag racing around here. Anybody's got anything fast goes to the track. Who is the one person you would like to race?
The one person would be Herman. His handle is Demonology.
Yeah.
He's a great guy. I've known Herman since he had the Demon back in the day. I think he's had it almost a year now, which is just after I got Amy. So yeah, I'd really like to run Herman.
Oh, I'm sure he'll see this video.
The thing is, Herman is a very, very good drag driver. And he also does Pro Tree, which I've never had experience on.
Yep.
But just to line up next to him, to have a run and get it on video and throw it on Instagram, that would be great.
We might have to make that happen, brother.
He's a good lad.
So, thank you for letting me review Amy. Thanks for telling us her story, man. I look forward to where she's headed. I mean, what's your goal? What do you want to see out of the quarter?
So I think with the ice tank, I think my tuner is a guy out in New York, Eric Delorio. He's a great guy. If he pumps it up, if we can get the IATs down, I think she could run a 9.2. If she ran an 8, if I did weight reduction, including myself, she could run high 8s. Absolutely high.
I can help you with the rate reduction, man. You've seen the inside of my car. There ain't nothing left.
Exactly. I need a roll cage. I need sexier seats. At the moment,
hey, we can make it happen.
At the moment, this is what I go and get groceries in.
Yeah, groceries are still warm when you get home. Good Lord. All right, brother. Well, again, I appreciate it. Thank you for letting us review Amy, and I'll see you on the track, brother.
Thank you, bro.
So before the internet loses its mind, you gotta understand that was a call out for a friendly race. We're not trying to instigate. Everybody's friends here. We're about racing. We're not about fighting, unlike a lot of other YouTubers right now on the scene. So, that's the Demon Killer. That's Amy. We finally got to see her. We got to tell her story. You got to meet Tony. Now it's time to see her at a track. But comment below. What do you have that you think you could beat her? Anything? You guys like, share, subscribe, stay savage.
Day in the life of me.